let someone come in way higher, handle this investigation, because your investigators is not going to uncover something that they have coming up.
All right, it's your boy One Poe, back with another video. This time it's an update on Kendra Johnson. Rest in peace to Kendra Johnson and justice for Kendra Johnson's family. I like to send my condolences to his mother and his father. And this case has been reopened for 7 months. And I just ran past this news interview when they actually admitting to what they're about to do with the case. And everybody know it's alleged that the FBI sons, Brian and Brandon Bell, was the ones who was responsible for Kendra's death. And it's so much about Kendrick Johnson's death that just ain't right. How he was found rolled up in a gym mat. They say he was reaching for his shoes, and his shoes are all the way down by his feet. So how was he reaching and his shoes are way down there? Like, if he was reaching, his shoes would be more by where his head was, or where his hands was reaching out. And it's crazy that they didn't test the blood that was on the wall. They found shoes with allegedly blood on it. They didn't do anything with that. They had a confession. They're not trying to do anything with that. And it's sad to get to this point. And I had high hopes that they was finna get justice in this case, because they reopened it. You know, they done a Zoom Kendra body probably like 3-4 times almost in a chance to get this case reopened. And now that they got it reopened, it's like the district attorney, whoever he is, he about to throw the case. So they need to go ahead and back up and pass the files on to the FBI or somebody else that's over them to get to what really happened, because it's clear that they're not about to do anything. And I'm gonna leave y'all with the video. Man, y'all, I really appreciate all my subscribers. We almost at 5K, and y'all run them subs up, y'all run the likes up, y'all run the comments up. I appreciate y'all. It's your boy One Poe, and we out.
Parents of Kendrick Johnson say that they're disappointed in the new investigation into their son's death. You may remember the South Georgia teen was found dead inside of a rolled-up gym mat in 2013.
Yeah, that case was reopened earlier this year under a new sheriff and with new evidence and a possible recorded confession. Tonight, the Johnsons sat down exclusively with CBS 46's Haley Mason to explain what has happened since. Kendrick Johnson's parents sat down with me to share their frustrations about the case, but also their resolve, telling me that nothing will stop them from getting justice under the law in their son's death. They refuse to let his case go cold.
Reopen it, but what are you going to do about it?
Kendrick Johnson's parents say it's been more than 7 months since their son's case has been reopened, and they're not satisfied. The 17-year-old, known as KJ, was found dead and bleeding, rolled up inside a gym mat inside the gym at Lowndes High School in Valdosta in January of 2013. A few classmates were investigated but never arrested. The family, community, and forensic professionals have all alleged a cover-up.
We know Kendrick was murdered. We allegedly know who murdered Kendrick.
The new Lowndes County Sheriff Ashley Polk, who was retired when Johnson died, vowed to reopen the case. He did in March.
We haven't heard from the sheriff in really since he opened the case. We talked with him maybe 1 or 2 times or more, a couple more.
In March of this year, the Johnsons say they obtained a possible recorded confession. They turned it over to detectives to be authenticated.
What appears to be a Caucasian male admitting to killing Kendra Johnson.
I reached out to the Lowndes County Sheriff to ask what work he's done on the case since he reopened it. Have you been able to do any new interviews or review evidence to test things again?
Oh, yes, ma'am. We've pretty well completed our investigation, but we're not releasing anything right now.
His office has 2 separate investigations, one into the death of Kendrick Johnson and another into the authentication of the alleged confession tape, which he tells me has been authenticated.
Their attorney knows we authenticated it, and they also know that we sent them 13 questions we wanted answered from them by registered mail. They have not answered any of those questions. They have not been cooperative in the case. Got it neatly wrapped up. We released the whole thing, and don't think the Johnsons will be happy when we do, but that's not my job to make people happy. My job is to put the truth out there, and I'll put the truth out.
Let go of the investigation. let someone come in way higher than his office to handle this investigation, because your investigators is not going to uncover something that they helped cover up.
Johnson's parents tell me they want the U.S. Justice Department to take over the case.
Because we know it's going to break, and we're going to find out exactly who all took part of what happened to Kendrick.